Namaste, beautiful soul. I sincerely hope that you are well. I've got a channeled reading for you in this video. Take what resonates, leave the rest. And what I'm hearing is the way that you trust spirit to handle all of your shit is so incredibly brilliant, my friend. The way that you just hand things over to the divine. Whenever anything that could be perceived as a problem shows up on the purview of your consciousness, right, shows up in your reality, you just hand it over to the divine, my friend. And it's so beautiful, and it's actually really hilarious as well. It's quite funny, and it's just the way that it baffles a lot of people around you. So I need you to know just how brilliant that is, my friend. Dogs are also very significant, and specifically two dogs, okay? The Dogon tribe is significant from Mali in West Africa. You may have a connection to the Dogon people, okay? I'm hearing also apocalypse now. I've been seeing that in my reality, like apocalypse now. So there's some big revelations. Apocalypse isn't a negative term. That's just matrix programming. It just means the collapsing of the old to clean a slate, to clear space for the new. And it means that revelations, new information and wisdom is being remembered at this time. So apocalypse now is significant. I'm also getting what I'm also hearing is that this is a return to royalty, okay? You are returning to royalty, my friend. The name Diana is very significant. And I'm hearing that there is about to be a Titanic event, a white swan event that is about to take place, okay? And Dante's Peak is also very significant. There's also a lot of Six of Swords energy, okay? And I'm getting that it's time to flee a toxic situation that you may have found yourself in. Okay, I've got the Knight of Swords coming out right here with the Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay, the Knight of Swords, my friend, you are charging towards your destiny. Your destiny is unfolding in the present moment, right in front of your very eyes, my friend, okay? Queen of Wands in reverse, this is what you're walking away from, at an imbalanced queen, perhaps like a queen that had become a bit toxic. So maybe you had a relationship with a queen that was just in the reverse, had just deeply forgotten their true nature, and that's what needs to be walked away from, that you're being moved away. The signs and synchronicities are clear around this, that it's time to move away from that toxic relationship so that you can heal and so that you can remember your true self. We have the Strength card coming out right here. A lot of divine feminine energy in this card. Like, the matrix programming in this reality will have us think that strength is very masculine. However, you're showing up as someone who is very strong in their divine feminine energy at this time, okay? And you've been through a lot of initiations and rites of passage which have prepared you for this level of embodiment of the divine feminine. So you're showing up as very strong, but you're showing up as a beautiful representation of the divine feminine as well. We have the Two of Pentacles coming out here as well. So there's the infinity symbol is very significant, which also is in the Strength card as well. So the infinite is very significant. Because, my friend, like, that's what you've tapped into. You've tapped into the infinite, okay? So you've remembered your eternal, everlasting, immortal self, nature. And as a result, like of this remembering, you're showing up as very strong. Anything else for this message, please, Spirit? Yellow birds are very significant as well. And I'm hearing that it's time to delete the bullies. So you may have been dealing with some bullies. It's time to delete the bullies, okay? The bullies, I'm hearing the bullies are about to take a short walk off a long pier. Okay. The sun card is coming out right here. The sun is shining on these bullies. And my friend, you're showing up as the bully to the bullies. You're the bully to the bullies, right? You stand up for the people who get bullied. So maybe when you were at school, you witnessed people getting bullied, and you were the one who stood up to the bullies and actually said something. And yeah, like you realized that something wrong was taking place. Okay, you're the bully to the bullies, my friend. You're the sun that shines a powerful frequency onto these bullies. Because, my friend, the Hierophant, you are very, very holy. You hold a very holy frequency. You're a spiritual teacher. You hold spiritual wisdom from the ages all the way back to the golden age, and you bring it into this reality. And this is why you're here, my friend. This is why God placed you exactly where God placed you, to delete these bullies, to balance these energies. Okay, there's been a lot of bullies in this reality, like, that have been getting away with bullying people for far too long. And these are some really serious bullies. And a lot of them are very covert. They, on the surface level, they make themselves look like really kind, well-respected people who do the right thing. But secretly, behind closed doors, they're doing things to attack people, to bully people, to hurt people, to destroy people. There's been some really evil characters that you've had to observe, and Spirit has put you in this situation because you're the bully to those bullies, and you're the one who's going to be deleting those bullies from this timeline. The Page of Pentacles, okay. The page represents the student. Okay, so you've definitely been through this phase of being the student where you were just there to observe and you were there to be shown, what was happening. Spirit put you sort of like divine undercover in certain families, in certain relationships, maybe the school that you went to, maybe certain jobs, places that you worked. Spirit placed you in all of these different places so that you could see the bullies and see what they were actually doing, like in an undercover role, so that you could then, when you remembered your true self and activated your full potential, you knew exactly who was who in the zoo, who needed to be taken out, who needed to be deleted. And yeah, like that's kind of what's been happening. I know that will make sense, and I know that will resonate. 3 of Pentacles coming out here as well. Spirit has really crafted you into a craftsman or a craftswoman, like this bully to the bullies. You've been crafted into that. Spirit has crafted you. And 9 of Cups, you're here as the bully to the bullies. You're here to fulfill the wishes of all of the chosen ones, all of God's children. You're here to protect them, to get rid of the bullies, to grant the wishes of all of God's children. Because you're the Empress. Okay, you've embodied the Empress. And this is who you're showing up as now. You could be male or female. Gender doesn't apply. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Namaste. I hope you have a beautiful day.